Okay guys, let's get right into our top 5 spinners. Now the first spinner that I have here is a spinner that's very limited. It's called the Corsair, and this spinner comes from an Instagram online designer. His name is Pozniakov. I'll put his name on the screen. And he just makes wonderful, wonderful pieces. Now you guys might have seen the original piece that I got from him a while back ago called Maze. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Love the design. First person to really start to integrate a lot of spaces in his work, and it just came out fantastic. And then he made this second one, the Corsair, and he made this as a special gift for me. He actually made it with the Spinnercraft logo and cap on there. Look at that, how amazing is that? What a beautiful, beautiful gift. But if you get it without it, of course, it doesn't, if you get it normally from him, it doesn't have that on it. But you can see just the work and the craftsmanship that he does and puts in his pieces. It's really, really, really nice. I mean, obviously, this isn't a $20, $30 spinner. There was a lot of work put into this and a lot of finish that was done by hand. Of course, they all come with ceramic bearings, and it's just a stunning piece. Has a nice, easy spin. You can get a nice warp with it when you're outside in the light. And more than anything, I just love how the caps are. They're so smooth. They're super low profile. He does an amazing job with a nice low profile cap. Not a lot of gap there. So you don't get really any wiggle here, which is awesome. And it makes just for a nice little play with the cap when you kind of just give it a little spin like that. So this is one of my top 5 for this month. Really, really digging that. Thanks so much, Pozniakov. The next spinner we're going to talk about in our top 5 today is the Hex Baller, and this is an awesome, awesome spinner. Now, first of all, obviously it looks beautiful even at slow spins, and when you get this outside, you can get some amazing, amazing shots in the light, as you can see even here just now. It's obviously reminiscent of the Big Baller. For those of you that got the Big Baller, this is the crowd favorite. Everybody likes this because of the ways you can mod it out. You can put half one color here, half one color there. You can swap the caps. You can take a ball out if you want. You can change the weights. I mean, this is so fun. It was great for tricking. And this is just a big jump from the traditional standard, ABS style spinner. We're jumping to something like this, and then we jump from something like this just to a different style and a layout for the Hex spinner. Instead of it being a 2-arm spinner, this is more of a unibody spinner. I guess you could kind of call it 6 mini arms, but it's probably more of a unibody spinner. And look at that. I mean, just easy spins, stunning design. And the thing that I really like about this is it comes in the new rubberized plastic. So when you get a feel here, it actually has a bit of a different feel than the Big Baller. It has a nice, almost feels like a padded, cushiony feel. Spins are super easy. Anywhere you put your finger, you're going to get a nice flip out of this. This is by far one of our favorites. The guys on the pro team are using this all the time. You get great tricks out of this spinner, and it's a hardy spinner, and it's just fun overall. And the same thing, just like this, you can mod this out and you can swap the colors. You can do half one color, half the other color if you want. Just a great spinner for $10. And this one this is the one that we actually offer right on our site on Spinnercraft. So great trick spinner, just like the Big Baller, $10 price, just like the Big Baller, and pretty much you can get it shipped almost anywhere. Okay guys, the next one this month is the UFO spinner. Now, I don't know if you guys recognize this, but this was submitted during the do-it-yourself contest that we had by Dave over at Gadget Tech, and I've been playing with it so much. It was one of the do-it-yourselfers, and I'm kind of hooked on it. I love the big buttons. I love the length of the arms. It's been so fun. So I decided to include it because it's just cool. Dave has a store where he has these all available. This is 3D printed, but it's a much higher quality than the average ones that you would get at home. This is done professionally, and it looks professionally. Now, if you go check out Dave's website, you'll find that he doesn't sell them complete, but he sells the pieces, which I kind of think is really cool. So you can kind of modify and create one yourself. Not only is this spinner have these big, beautiful, beefy buttons for tricking, Has an amazing, amazing finger feel, hand feel. Spins super easy. It gives you, obviously you can see the great warps. It's a little bit loud, but it's expected because this thing is just stunning. I mean, it's got the big, beautiful balls in it. You're gonna get a little bit of movement there. And I love the fact that the caps, let me get these caps open. I wanna be nice and easy with them. These caps are actually magnetic. So you can see right there, he's got the magnet on both sides, and boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. We can see the ceramics in there. I love this little element here with the red bridges right there. That's really, really fun, and it's just a fun spinner. So definitely pulling out one of the do-it-yourselfers for the contest and bringing you guys up because this thing is fun. Okay, the next one in our top 5 is the Lil Baller from us, from Spinnercraft. And I love this spinner because, again, it's another one of the spinners that's in our $10 spinner series. So it's super affordable. And the thing that's so cool about this is obviously it has so many different types of functions. First of all, you can see right away we're just playing around with the caps. You can swap the caps, you can swap the body, just like you can with the Big Baller, just like you can do with the Hex Baller. So the Lil Baller is no different. You can swap all that stuff out. You can use it as a regular spinner. Super easy to spin. Gets great warps, as you can see. And it's just fun to fidget with because it's like the perfect spot to drop your finger in, and it always catches it every time. So I really like that factor. Second factor to it, okay? So that part's cool. That's one function. Regular fidget spinner. Second function is, look who we've got in here. We've got a big 608 ceramic hybrid bearing. So now if you're using a traditional ABS spinner, or even if you have the Pro Fidget Spinner, you can actually pop this out. Let me do it right here. Drop the ball. And then you can use this bearing, if you wanted to, inside your traditional ABS plastic tri-spinner. So this bearing is cool. You can use it in there, or you can use it on your regular spinner. The Lil Baller also comes with these rings here, so you can actually take a little rubber ring, one side, the other side. You can hook it on your pen, pencil, and you can get a nice little spin that way too. As you can see, the spin is really, really easy. Look at that. It's just smooth. It's just a nice smooth spin. So then not only does this spinner come with these rubber bands here so you can put it around your pen and pencil, it also comes with an extra ball in case you lose one. And then I think this is a really fun feature too. It comes with this little spinning top insert. So you can go ahead and pop the caps off, you can put the insert in, you can get this spinning, and then you can go ahead and put it on the ground or something like that, and you can get a nice little top spin out of it. And one of the coolest features that I like, and that you probably already noticed, is there's no screws on this. So there's no screws, there's no opportunity or chance to strip anything. This is actually held in place by the bearing. So if you want to take this apart, you just literally push the bearing out, and that's it. Now you can swap colors. Now it's super easy. Definitely no way of messing that up. It makes swapping colors super simple, and that's it. It's as simple as that. So definitely go check out the Lil Baller. This is one that we have right on our site on Spinnercraft. You can see the link above if you'd like. This is definitely one of our top 5, especially for being such a multi-use spinner. Guys, number 5 from Metallic Revolutions, the 357 spinner. Look at this thing. I mean, I don't promote guns. I don't promote guns on this channel by any means. But this thing is pretty cool. I mean, obviously in the shape of the 357 Magnum, it has these beautiful brass slugs here. Spins like a dream. I mean, it spins beautiful. You can see the slugs go around. You can also get them in silver if you'd like as well. But here's the coolest thing about this. I mean, check this out. We flip this over, and on the back, these are glow-in-the-dark slugs. So one side's brass, the other side is a glow-in-the-dark slug, and you can spin this and you can see the glow at night. And let me tell you how cool this is. See these little slugs? Oh yeah, these things pop out, and let me tell you, they are a perfect fit. There is no messing around. This is amazing. I mean, each one of these is hand done, has a nice little seal at the top, has a beautiful slug, and just go, you could even probably have fun with it. You could probably go 2 one way and 2 the other way, and it'll probably create a nice little fun pattern when you give it a spin. When it's all glowing. Same thing here. I mean, it's just a great, great, great spinner. I love it. I love the size of it. I love the style. I love how they did these slugs. I mean, it's just, I mean, those aren't coming out. This is machine and precision to the umpth degree. And this is a high-end spinner, obviously. This was $165, you know, compared to, you know, a $10 spinner, or maybe that's going to be $15, $20 once you piece things together. You know, like another one that's in the $10, $11 range. And then these ones were more high-end. These are, I think, in the $100 range. But so this is definitely the most expensive one that we've gone through. But it's just a beautiful piece. And if you are a fan and are into something like this, I'll tell you, you're not going to be disappointed. Of course, everybody has a different price range. You know, this one's $165, and most people aren't going to be able to afford that. To be quite honest, if I wasn't doing these for reviews, I probably wouldn't be buying as many in the upper price range as well, but it's a collector's piece. You know, it took me, I think, a month and a half before this was made available, and my name was put on a list, and there's, you know, 700, 800 people on that list. So if that's your thing and you really want to look for something like that, then I highly suggest you check this out. But I know a lot of times just the $10 one is cool for most of you guys, and that's totally fine. But I want to show you the whole range so you can understand what's out there and what's going on in the market. So guys, again, let's just line them up. Got our top 5. Boom. We got the one from Gadget Tech. Go check out the link in the description. 357 from Metallic Revolutions. We've got the Hex Baller from Spinnercraft. We've got the Corsair from Pozniakov. And last but not least, we got the Little Baller from Spinnercraft. Thanks guys so much. Now, let me answer one question for you. I know a lot of people have said, hey, you're talking about the ones that you sell in there. How come you're talking about the ones that you sell? Like, are you just saying that? Well, guys, this is how it works. I go and I research, and I go and I try to find some of the best spinners for you, and I try to present them the next month. So if I've done research and I'm looking and I find an amazing spinner that I can show you guys, well, of course it's going to be in my top 5 that month, because I just searched really hard trying to find that spinner for you. It's not like I'm doing a top 5 and just saying, hey, what do I have in stock? I'm going to just talk about those. No, it's not that. It's I actually research and look hard to find these pieces for you, and that's why I like to present them for you in the top 5. Sometimes there will be some from ours, sometimes there won't. Like primarily these aren't from our company at all. But I want to always make sure you guys are well informed. Even the high-priced ones, the low-priced ones, the 3D printed ones, the plastic ones, the new rubberized plastic and the new technology that's coming out, all of those things I want to make sure you guys